Welcome to my economic class, chapter 1. Let us discuss about simple economy. In such an economy, every individual has very limited amount of goods and services. And they use these goods and services to fulfill their needs. For example, a family farm on a small plot of land, some grains, and labor services of family members. With that limited amount of resources, family farm produce goods and use the part of the produce for consumption and exchange the rest of the produce to satisfy the other needs of that family, like clothing, housing. That means a part of the produce is used for their own consumption and remaining part is used for satisfying the other needs. Economic activities are very limited in such an economy. That's why it's called simple economy. Centrally planned economy. In such an economy, government or central authority or the ruling authority plans all the important economic activities like production of the goods and services, exchange of the goods and services, and consumption of the goods and services. The government will take all the decisions regarding what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. For example, education, health services, then military. Government intervention is more in such an economy. The main purpose of such type of an economy is to ensure the welfare of the society. Market economy. In such an economy, all the economic activities are done through the market. Market is a place where all the buyers and sellers meet together to buy and sell their commodities. People are free to buy and sell commodities in the market. This is a main feature of the market economy. There is a price at which they will buy or sell their goods and services. The price is the main feature of a market economy. Mixed economy. In such an economy, we can see the government interference in the area of concern like education, health, defense, etc. At the same time, the economic activities are done through the market. Price mechanism works as in the case of market economy. Both public sector and private sector will decide economic activities. Public sector, which means government, private sector, which means private individuals or market mechanism. The best example is countries like India and China. What is the difference between positive and normative economics? In the positive economic analysis, we study how the different mechanisms like price mechanisms function, and the studies are based on the data and facts. In normative economics, we try to understand whether these mechanisms are desirable or not, how this mechanism benefit the society. And that's why the normative economics is based on opinions and values. Microeconomics and macroeconomics are two important branches of economics. Micro means small. Microeconomics studies the behavior of individual decision-making units such as consumers, firms, resource owners, how they make choices among scarce resources, or how prices and quantities of goods and services are determined in the market. All these subjects are studied under the branch of microeconomics. In macroeconomics, we study economy as a whole. That means total output of a country, total employment level, international trade, inflation, etc. What are the central problems of an economy? The first problem is what to produce and in what quantities. Second, how to produce. Then, for whom to produce. Or, it's a problem of allocation of a scarce resources and distribution of final goods and services. Let us discuss these problems in detail. The problem of what to produce and in what quantities. Every society has to decide how much of the goods and services it can produce with a limited resources. Society has to decide either to produce more of food or more of luxury goods, etc. Or is it necessary to use more resources in education and health, or to use more resources in building military services? Like that. How to produce? Each society has to decide whether to use more labor intensive goods or more capital intensive goods. Labor intensive goods, which means it uses more labor in the production of goods and services. Agriculture is the best example. Large number of people are working in the agricultural sectors. Capital intensive goods, which means it uses more machinery or technology for the production of goods and services. Construction field is the best example. Different type of machines are used for the construction of building, houses, etc. For whom to produce? The third problem is how to distribute the total produce of the economy among all the individuals. It is the duty of the society to ensure the minimum amount of consumption for everyone. That means the society should ensure the satisfaction of the basic needs of the people. Best example, the education, health services, etc. Production possibility frontier. Every society has scarce resources. Then the society has to distribute its scarce resources to produce different goods and services. It gives rise to production possibility set of an economy. This is the particular combination of different goods and services. or it means that we can produce different combination of goods and services from the given amount of resources and given technological knowledge. It is called production possibility frontier. This table shows the production possibilities of an economy. That is, the combination of rice and wheat the economy can produce with a given amount of resources. Suppose all the resources are utilized for the production of wheat only, then the amount of wheat will be 10 units and the rice will be 0 units. This is the first combination. Then second combination is B. That is, we can produce 1 units of rice and 8 units of wheat. And combination C. We can produce 2 units of rice and 6 units of wheat. And combination D. Here we can produce 3 units of rice and 4 units of wheat. Then last combination. In this situation, we use all the resources of the economy for the production of rice only. So we will get 4 units of rice but 0 units of wheat. This A, B, C, D, E are the production possibilities of the economy. That is the combination of rice and wheat we can produce with the given amount of resources. Based on this table, we can draw the production possibility frontier of the economy. First, draw the x-axis. X-axis, we measure the quantities of rice. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Y-axis, we measure quantities of wheat. Here we take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Possibilities A. A means 0 unit of rice here and 10 unit of wheat. Then point will be here. Next possibilities B. 1 unit of rice and 8 unit of wheat. And the point will be here. Here A, this is B, then C. 2 unit of rice, 6 unit of wheat. C. Then 3 unit of rice, 4 unit of wheat. This is D. Then 0 unit of wheat and 4 unit of rice. This is E. Then join these points. We will get a production possibility frontier of an economy. Or it is the combination of two goods, rice and wheat, that an economy can produce when the resources of the economy are fully utilized. A, B, C, D, E are the production possibilities of an economy. The point lying below this curve, this is the production possibility frontier. Below this curve means the resources are not fully utilized. Then point above the curve, which means we cannot produce that amount of goods because the resources are scarce. So only A, B, C, D, E are the production possibilities of the economy. Subject matter of economics. Subject matter of economics includes both microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of individual economic agents and macroeconomics studies economy as a